One morning, 67-year-old David stood in front of his garage, unable to remember why he had walked there. After several minutes, he smiled, shook his head, and blamed it on getting older. 3 years later, he was diagnosed with early-stage cognitive impairment. What surprised his doctors wasn't his age. It was the collection of everyday habits that had been silently damaging his brain for years. The same invisible process is happening to millions of adults over 50. It doesn't begin with pain, fever, or dramatic symptoms. It begins quietly, with forgotten names, misplaced keys, or walking into a room and forgetting why you came. Many people assume these moments are a normal part of aging, but growing evidence suggests they may be warning signs that your brain is struggling to keep up with the demands of modern life. For thousands of years, the human brain evolved in a world filled with movement, natural daylight, meaningful social interaction, and long periods of physical activity. Today, most of us spend hours sitting, eat processed foods, sleep too little, and live under constant stress. Instead of nourishing the brain, these daily habits slowly drain the energy that keeps billions of neurons communicating with one another. The most alarming part is that the greatest threat to your memory may not be your age at all. It may be the routine choices you repeat every single day without thinking. In this video, you'll discover 5 silent enemies that gradually weaken the brain after the age of 50. More importantly, you'll learn simple, science-backed habits that can help protect your memory, sharpen your thinking, and support a healthier brain for years to come. The 5th enemy is so common that almost everyone encounters it daily, yet few people realize the damage it can cause. Let's begin with the first silent enemy. Meet Susan, a 61-year-old retired teacher. She wasn't overweight, she didn't have diabetes, and her annual checkups looked fairly normal. Yet she noticed something was changing. She struggled to remember the names of longtime friends. She often misplaced her glasses, forgot simple appointments, and sometimes lost track of what she was saying in the middle of a conversation. When doctors examined her more closely, they discovered that her brain cells were no longer using glucose sufficiently. Although her bloodstream contained plenty of sugar, her neurons were struggling to access the fuel they needed. Think of it like a city where every gas station is full, but every pump is locked. The fuel is there, yet no one can use it. Your brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, but it consumes nearly 20% of your total daily energy. Every memory, every decision, and every thought depends on a constant supply of fuel. When insulin resistance develops, brain cells begin to lose that energy. Over time, communication between neurons slows, memory becomes less reliable, and harmful proteins such as amyloid can begin to accumulate. This is one reason many scientists now describe Alzheimer's disease as having strong links to metabolic dysfunction, sometimes referring to it as type 3 diabetes. The encouraging news is that your brain is remarkably responsive to healthy habits. Reducing added sugars, choosing whole foods, eating enough protein and healthy fats, and keeping blood sugar stable can all help support healthier brain function. The food you choose today doesn't just affect your waistline. It helps determine how well your brain will think, remember, and protect itself in the years ahead. But even if your diet is excellent, another silent enemy can continue damaging your brain every single night without you realizing it. Most people believe sleep is simply a time for the body to rest. In reality, your brain becomes incredibly active while you sleep. It performs one of the most important jobs for your long-term memory and mental health, cleaning itself. During deep sleep, a remarkable network called the glymphatic system switches on. Think of it as a professional overnight cleaning crew. While you're resting, this system flushes away toxic waste that builds up inside the brain throughout the day. Among the most dangerous substances are amyloid and tau proteins, 2 compounds strongly associated with cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease when they accumulate over time. Now, imagine what happens if you sleep only 5 or 6 hours each night. The cleaning crew never finishes its work. Night after night, small amounts of waste remain behind. At first, you notice nothing. But over the years, those leftovers slowly build up, interfering with communication between brain cells and making it harder to form, store, and retrieve memories. This is why two people of the same age can have completely different levels of mental sharpness. The difference is often not intelligence, it's the quality of their sleep. Deep sleep is when your brain repairs damaged cells, strengthens important neural connections, and prepares itself for another day of learning and remembering. Protecting your sleep is one of the simplest ways to protect your future memory. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Reduce screen exposure before bedtime, keep your bedroom cool and dark, and avoid heavy meals or excessive caffeine late in the evening. These small habits can dramatically improve the quality of deep sleep. But even if you eat well and sleep soundly, another silent enemy can still accelerate brain aging every single day. And for millions of adults over 50, it's something they spend hours doing without giving it a second thought. You may think sitting is harmless. After all, it doesn't cause pain, raise your blood pressure overnight, or make you feel sick. But research shows that spending long hours sitting can slowly reduce your brain's ability to stay healthy. Your brain depends on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through healthy blood circulation. When you remain inactive for hours, blood flow gradually slows and your brain receives less of the fuel it needs to perform at its best. But that's only part of the problem. Every time your muscles contract during walking, climbing stairs, or even light exercise, they send powerful chemical signals to your brain. One of the most important is a protein called BDNF, often referred to as fertilizer for the brain. BDNF helps brain cells survive, build stronger connections, and create new pathways for learning and memory. It also supports neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and repair itself throughout life. The problem is that when you spend most of your day sitting, your body produces far less BDNF. Over time, your brain becomes less efficient at forming new memories and maintaining the connections you've built over a lifetime. The good news is that you don't need intense workouts to protect your brain. A brisk 30-minute walk, light gardening, swimming, stretching, or simply standing up and moving every hour can significantly improve circulation and stimulate the brain's natural repair systems. Think of movement as medicine for your mind. Every step sends fresh oxygen, nutrients, and growth signals to billions of brain cells that are working around the clock to keep your memory sharp. Unfortunately, even people who eat well, sleep enough, and stay active can still damage their brains through one invisible force they often overlook. That force is chronic stress, and it may be one of the most destructive enemies of all. Stress is a normal part of life. For short periods, it can even help you react quickly and solve problems. The danger begins when stress never truly goes away. Every time you worry, argue, lose sleep, or feel overwhelmed, your body releases cortisol, the primary stress hormone. In small amounts, cortisol is helpful. But when it stays elevated for weeks, months, or even years, it begins to damage one of the brain's most important structures, the hippocampus. The hippocampus is responsible for creating new memories and helping you recall old ones. Research has shown that prolonged exposure to high cortisol levels can weaken this region, making it harder to remember names, conversations, and everyday events. Many people believe memory loss is simply a result of aging. In reality, chronic stress may be accelerating that decline. Fortunately, lowering cortisol doesn't require expensive treatments. Simple habits such as deep breathing, spending time outdoors, talking with friends, practicing gratitude, listening to calming music, or enjoying a few quiet minutes each day can help calm your nervous system. Protecting your peace of mind is also protecting your brain. And yet, one final enemy is affecting millions of people every day, even those who believe they're relaxing. A brisk 30-minute walk, light gardening, swimming, stretching, or simply standing up and moving every hour can significantly improve circulation and stimulate the brain's natural repair systems. Think of movement as medicine for your mind. Every step sends fresh oxygen, nutrients, and growth signals to billions of brain cells that are working around the clock to keep your memory sharp. Unfortunately, even people who eat well, sleep enough, and stay active can still damage their brains through one invisible force they often overlook. That force is chronic stress, and it may be one of the most destructive enemies of all. The final enemy isn't hidden in your kitchen or your bedroom. It's probably in your pocket. Smartphones and endless short-form videos train the brain to expect constant stimulation. Every swipe delivers a small burst of dopamine, encouraging your brain to seek the next quick reward instead of focusing on one meaningful task. Over time, this habit weakens your attention span. Reading becomes harder, conversations feel less engaging. Even remembering simple information becomes more difficult because your brain is no longer practicing sustained focus. For adults over 50, maintaining attention is essential for protecting memory. Every time you concentrate on a book, solve a puzzle, learn a new skill, or have a thoughtful conversation, you strengthen the neural pathways that support long-term cognitive health. Technology itself isn't the problem. The problem is allowing it to control your attention every waking hour. Give your brain regular breaks from screens. Spend time reading, walking, gardening, or talking face-to-face with family and friends. Your brain grows stronger when it is challenged, not constantly distracted. Today, you've discovered 5 silent enemies that can gradually steal memory and mental sharpness after the age of 50. The good news is that none of them determines your future. Every healthy meal, every good night's sleep, every walk, every moment of calm, and every hour spent focusing instead of scrolling is an investment in your brain. Remember these 5 simple habits. Eat to keep your blood sugar stable. Protect your deep sleep. Move your body every day. Reduce chronic stress. And reclaim your attention from constant digital distraction. Your brain is far more adaptable than many people realize. Even later in life, it continues to build new connections and respond to healthy choices. The small decisions you make today can shape the quality of your memory for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone over 50 who deserves the chance to protect their brain before problems begin. And if you like more science-based tips for staying mentally sharp, aging well, and living a healthier life, don't forget to subscribe and join us for the next video. Thank you for watching, and take good care of your brain because it is the one organ that preserves every memory, every experience, and every person you love.